This was an idea of the president. He spoke about it in May, and he directed his administration to review a reopening plan for Alcatraz if it is possible, which is why the Attorney General and the Secretary of Interior have traveled there today. They are touring the site, and if the Alcatraz prison is reopened, it would be under the purview of the Bureau of Prisons.
2 months ago, President Trump pitched the idea to reopen and expand Alcatraz in San Francisco Bay. Now his administration is taking action. The Attorney General, Pam Bondi, and Interior Secretary Doug Burgum visiting the notorious prison, and Fox News went along with them for an exclusive tour. Let's go to our Justice correspondent, David Spunt. He is live on Alcatraz Island in the middle of San Francisco Bay. I've been there, David. I mean, it's a huge tourist attraction, and the ghosts of so many nefarious criminals continue to sort of permeate the place.
So many, John. Good to be with you from inside Alcatraz. Perhaps the biggest ghost is Al Capone, who was here in the 1930s. Look, Attorney General Pam Bondi and Interior Secretary Doug Burgum, they know this is going to be a steep climb. This is not something where they came today to announce the reopening of Alcatraz. This is just a fact-finding mission, but they believe, along with their boss, the President of the United States, that this may just be the symbol of law and order that this administration is looking for. Alcatraz originally served as a military prison in the 1850s. This building that I'm standing in right now, the famous building with all the cell blocks, opened in the early 1900s. The prison was open from 1934 until 1963. We just finished our exclusive interview with the Attorney General and Interior Secretary to see the most famous parts of the prison and others that are not open to the public. As I mentioned, they're here on this fact-finding mission. They realize that Alcatraz has no water or electricity source from the mainland, and the building is rotting, John, from the inside, but that doesn't appear to change the thinking of this administration.
Alcatraz could hold the worst of the worst. It could hold middle-class violent prisoners. It could hold illegal aliens. It could hold anything. This is a terrific facility, needs a lot of work, but no one has been known to escape from Alcatraz and survive.
Well, critics of the move, John, and there are plenty, say this is a distraction from other headlines, including the Epstein story, and this may just be a shiny object from the president. Former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, who represents San Francisco, called this, quote, the stupidest initiative yet of the Trump administration.
Well, President Trump is all about keeping America safe. That's what Nancy Pelosi should be caring about, with the violent crime happening here in California, with our ICE officers being attacked. You've seen all the headlines.
As I mentioned, Al Capone served here. This is his FBI mugshot that says Alcatraz. When it closed in 1963, from 63 to 73, it was closed to the public, opened as a tourist park under the Department of the Interior in 73. And that's why Secretary Doug Burgum was here today.
This is Alcatraz is the brand known around the world for being effective at housing people that are in incarceration, and so this is something that we're here to take a look at. It's a federal property. Its original use was a prison, and so part of this would be to test the feasibility about returning it back to its original use.
And I asked Attorney General Bondi who would come here. She said potentially illegal migrants. It's not clear yet, or other federal predators. It's of note that the Justice Department just this week sent a letter to all California sheriffs asking about illegal migrants being let go from prisons there, being let out of prison there. So that's something the Justice Department's following. And another thing, John, we've heard about escapes from Alcatraz from some of these very cells behind me in these famous cells. And while there were several escapes, the Bureau of Prisons, who oversees Alcatraz, they insist over all of these years, nobody ever escaped to the ultimate freedom and survived. They believe that the frigid, shark-infested waters of San Francisco Bay ultimately took these people, based on some evidence that they found of clothing and whatnot. John?
Yeah, it's believed that there are 5 people who managed to escape who went unaccounted for, but they believe they never made it to freedom, as you pointed out. First, we had Alligator Alcatraz. Now back to the real thing. It's very fascinating. David, thank you for the tour.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.